Oh, you're so blurry. I know blurry will not appear, but I want to look at you.
You don't want to look at a potato.
Who's potato?
Me, the blurry potato.
You're not a potato. All right. Huh. Phew. Now I'm warm. So, I have my cup of tea.
Oh, cute.
Special cup of tea. I'm gonna fill it.
Have you got a teapot there?
No, I put them in my thermos can so they stay warm. Usually I would use the teapot. Was you? Yes, telling me you're ready. I put my tea in this can.
Oh, look at this. Roula is pouring some hot tea from her thermos into her beautiful teacup. It's not hot? Oh.
No, I'm having like cold
iced tea. Oh, yuck. You like
just
cold?
Room temperature.
You like it room temperature?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm having some chocolate milk and I don't have a fancy teacup, so yeah. And I drank half of it because I couldn't help myself.
You couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Rosie and Roula show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Rosie, here we go. I
Cheers.
know that today we're celebrating. You know that today we are celebrating our milestone of 50 episodes.
That's the same age as you.
I'm 51.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah.
Okay, shall we repeat? You fucking ruined it.
Shut up. Go again. Hurry up.
Today we are celebrating our 50th episode. Woo-hoo! How exciting.
It is
50
exciting.
days have passed.
I didn't think we'd make it this far.
I was sure we're making it this far. What are you talking about? We didn't start to quit.
This is true. And you know what? I'm so proud of how far we have come. This started from a random conversation last year. In fact, I'm not even sure how it started. And here we are, we're releasing daily episodes and we're still loving it. And this is episode 50. And in fact, we've recorded more than 50 episodes. So
true. We're recording this exceptionally on its own because it's the 50th one. But we have in the bank almost 70 episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's also, you know, on the Life Affairs podcast, I wanted to do this. But alone, as a solo podcaster, I cannot ramble and go talking about this stuff. I can. I just didn't know how to get the best out of me in the most authentic way. So I look for guests to help me bring this up and have more calm, professional, rational, and nice conversations. And I kept feeling I love what I'm doing on the Life Affairs podcast, but it's not yet what I want my podcast to be. And since we started our podcast, it's not only this is the podcast that I want, it's given me so much new ways in tackling my own podcast, so it becomes more fun for myself.
I mean, you just wanted an excuse to talk about the Life Affairs podcast, didn't you? You're just trying to plug your
podcast.
I mean, I do
love
too.
it.
I do too. But
I have great guests and I love the stories on there. But this, the Rosie and Roula show, is where I want to be every day.
I totally agree. I don't think I've found the solution for the Pursuit of Freedom podcast. I'm still finding my way there. But what the Rosie and Roula show has taught me is that podcasting can be fun again, because my podcast was starting to feel like a drag. Our podcast, it is just so much fun. Yeah, there's stress, but the biggest feeling is just it's fun. And when we don't meet, we miss each other.
Oh, so much.
You'd think we'd be sick of each other by this point.
No, when we don't meet, I feel there's a piece of me missing because this is the moment where I'm 100% myself. Not only myself, this is the moment where I'm letting myself outside for the world to hear what I have to say
Yeah.
and not being scared of being judged, because this is one side of the story that's my story, my opinion. And out there are so many other stories. And all stories must be heard. There is no right or wrong.
You know, I don't think I could have done a podcast like this without you. It has to be the Rosie and Roula show. It can't be the Rosie show. It just wouldn't be the same.
The Roro show.
Roro.
Roro show. Yes, it's been, when we talk about podcasts, when we talk about our own podcasts, the Life Affairs podcast and the Pursuit of Freedom, it's not that it's boring. I think listeners don't know how much work goes into a podcast.
Right.
Especially when the episodes are very long. But these ones are short, are punchy, straight to the point. And I think we're becoming better at being podcasters.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think so, but I don't want to think about it too much because maybe we're not.
I need to get you out of your imposter syndrome.
You need to what? It broke up then.
I need to get you out of your imposter syndrome.
Oh, well, how have we not had an episode on that?
We haven't.
Imposter syndrome. Rosie, yes.
We are good podcasters.
No. We are amazing podcasters.
Right?
How's that?
We're doing it from the heart.
Yeah.
What's driving you?
Oh. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. It just feels good. It feels good. It's fun. It's creative. Does it need to be more than that? I feel like that might be it. I get to hang out with a friend every week. We get to laugh, be silly. We hear from listeners. And it's an opportunity for me to feel proud of myself. We're putting all these beautiful episodes out there.
Yes. You know, the thing is that, I don't want to say too many we. The thing is, every episode is a reflection on what I truly think, taking your opinion and thinking, you know, there is another opinion and it's so beautiful.
Yeah, this is true. It is therapeutic. And I want us to talk about this. Like, do you have some lessons learnt out of all these episodes we've done so far? Like, what are some standouts for you? There's got to be something.
All right. The episode on etiquette.
Yes.
I feel every day I am faced with a situation where I wish I talked about it on the episode.
Really?
It's like a never-ending, daily things happening that make me think, oh, I wish I talked about this. Which means I want to make another episode.
We need another etiquette episode.
Because it doesn't end. And other episodes, you know, I want to talk about things that are taboo, and we talk about this stuff on the Rosie and Roula. This is why the taboo episodes, I really like them, especially the ones where we look at how genders think differently. I like the ones about sex. And I don't have a favorite, because every time I listen back to the episodes, I laugh so much.
Yes. Yes.
And sometimes I think, what the fuck am I talking about? Why am I saying these things? But the good thing is I don't regret them. That's me. That's me.
Yeah, exactly. We're showing up as ourselves and ourselves in that moment as well. I don't want anyone listening to hold me to anything I have said.
Beautiful.
I'd like to think that what I'm saying is how I feel across time, but maybe it's not. We're sharing how we feel in the moment. And you throw some big questions at me that I have never considered. And it's just, I just voice as I'm processing the question. So, as you said, it's therapeutic. And I might go away and think about it. And like you, I'll start going, oh, I wish I spoke about this. I wish I said that. So there's going to be some pretty meaty episodes that follow up some of the ones we've done already, I think.
True. What you said is so, so beautiful, Rosie. I'm praising you for it because indeed, after we have the conversation and we said our opinion on the podcast, then I have people around listening and talking to me face to face or sending me message and they make me reflect on the things I said. They don't hold them against me. They don't tell me, oh, what you're saying is no. They tell me what they think or they approve, they disagree, and it's fine. And that helps me also, and I think the same for you, to recalibrate, reconsider, rethink.
Totally. And this actually happened
Why
to me
not?
recently. Someone messaged me saying, I can't remember if they said they didn't like the episode. Or it was something I said. It was in the divorce episode. And they said, yeah. They were talking about what I said, not you. They said, Rosie, what you were saying was true, but it was just really short-sighted. And I was a bit offended. Like, huh? But then I thought, no, hang on a minute. Let's hear their opinion. And it was a really interesting conversation. And I thought, yeah, okay, you're right. Because sometimes we get so caught up in the moment in these episodes. And you and I love a bit of banter. So there's this natural tendency to be sometimes extreme in what we're saying and embellish things. Not that it's untrue, but I get really caught up in, putting my opinion forward. And sometimes it comes across as very black and white, but it really isn't.
Yes, because the moment we ask the question and we answer, it's the first thing that's come to our mind. And they're not all balanced and thought of and polished.
They're not scripted, that's for sure.
No, the further we go into the episode, we start adjusting and thinking, all right, I mean, we have to say it differently because what we just said is outrageous. We don't really want to say it this way. Something about the divorce episode touched me also very much.
Yeah.
Someone that I'm not in contact with, a very close person to me, I'm not in contact with. We it's just because we live in different countries, we have a family bond, but we don't know each other that well. And that person sent me a message, private message, asking me, where can I listen to the divorce episode? And that touched me because who knows what this person is going through from all the episodes and the fact that we never talk. She had the courage and the curiosity and the willingness to send me a private message asking me, where can I listen to this episode?
And isn't that beautiful? Because often our episodes are lighthearted and fun and we tease each other, but they're important. You and I would not be here talking about things that didn't matter. They matter.
They matter, and it's life.
It is life, yeah.
Every topic is from life, from going to the toilet, to washing your hands, to going to work, talking to people. We're living.
We are living. There's so much to it. And this is the first time I have prepared a little bit for an episode, and I just have to share. I was going, what are some things I've learned from our episodes, right? And these are some that jumped out at me. Yeah. I think this was one of the episodes that shocked me about Botox. Because I've always seen it as, oh my God, it's just a vanity thing. But then you really opened my eyes and I went, oh, I was being a bit of a judgmental bitch, actually. And to get insight from you was really cool. But then we've had episodes where I didn't learn a fucking thing. So if you go back, how to get out of a bad conversation, we didn't even answer that question. I still don't know how to get out of a bad conversation. And I still find myself in bad conversations all the freaking time.
Oh, this is hilarious. Because when I get into the episode, getting out of bad conversations, I was convinced I have an answer. But I didn't.
You didn't.
I do want to say that the fact that you get yourself into bad conversations, this is the moment where you need to start learning and tell us what you learned. How are you getting out of them? It's on you now.
It's on me.
Yeah.
I have to come up with it. But this is not fair. All right. I'll think on that.
I like it when you resist.
This is not fair. You were just trying to pass on the responsibility to me. And you know why? Because you don't have the answer.
Give me the answers, Rosie. And yes, I don't have the... You're not offending me. I don't have the answers.
This is true.
And you're getting yourself in trouble. So tell me how you're getting out of it.
We'll come back to this. This is another future episode because I remember listening back to it going, it was a great episode, but actually I don't think we got anywhere.
Yes. Also the stubbornness. That episode. I feel like, yeah, people are stubborn. I am stubborn. You are stubborn. What did we get out of it? Pay attention when you're stubborn.
Well, yeah, but I also remember saying in that episode that I want another word for it because there's so many negative connotations around the word stubborn. And you, my dear Roula, and I don't think you've done this. I've got my teacher face on. You said you were going to ask your kids if they had another word for stubborn. And I'm really curious.
Sometimes my kids don't give a fuck about the questions. So if I don't come back, it's because they were like, oh, Mom, please.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Go get on with your podcast. Leave me alone.
I had someone message me because the stubbornness episode came out not long before we're recording this one. And someone saw our Instagram story, what might have been on my Facebook page, and they sent me a message. Their alternative was single-minded, and there was something else. Something else, and I thought, well, yeah, they're alternative words, but they've still got negative connotations. There's got to be a positive spin.
Yeah. I hope that it will come and we will not forget. Write it down so on the next episode, one of the episodes, we can come back to it.
Yes.
Rosie?
Yes.
So this has been a long episode, celebrating our 50th episode, which is this episode.
This episode, yes, in case you didn't get that. This is our 50th episode. We're very excited. Actually, this is another thing I got to share. We all deserve a good ruffle. Do you remember what that stands for, Roula?
I know. I was ruffling the other day.
Ruffle.
Roll on the floor laughing.
I'm so
ruffle.
impressed you remember that.
Yeah.
So, yes, everybody go have a good ruffle because it just makes you feel better. It really does.
Yes. Let's ruffle. I tell you, let's ruffle Susie.
What?
Who the heck is Susie?
You cheating on me?
No, I'll let you know. All right. Okay. Let's see. We're ruffling. Go and ruffle. And shall we continue recording our 51st episode?
51th. We're going to call it that. I think we should. I've already got plenty of ideas after having this chat. I think before, we scheduled to record this episode and we said, yeah, let's get t-shirts with our logo on it. Yeah, let's put party decorations on and party hats. Yeah, let's do this. And guess what? Neither of us fucking did it because we're really disorganized. But I'm relieved that you also...
No, not you.
You forgot to do it.
You're disorganized.
Well, why didn't you do it?
I had so much to do. I have 3 kids.
Yeah, disorganized. You couldn't organize your time.
All right.
Yeah.
And have events. No, I'm kidding. Everybody has kids. I don't like to use this expression. I have 3 kids. I'm so busy. I have one. Am I
But
now
you
being?
just do.
Now you're gonna judge me because I'm being judgmental.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, I was disorganized.
Thank
I
you.
didn't give it priority.
Yeah,
That's the
I don't
thing.
think
I
either of
didn't
us
give it
did.
priority.
And you know what? You fessed up first to me. You went, oh, I forgot to do this. And then I'd message back going, oh, yeah, me too. So at least
But
you were brave
Rosie,
enough.
we are preparing for our 100th
Oh,
episode.
yeah, that's going to be big, everybody.
That's
There's
gonna
going to be
be-
a giveaway.
We're gonna have the T-shirt.
We will have the T-shirts. There will be merch, okay? That's all I'm saying. It's
And
very
hold us
exciting.
accountable, people. You're listening.
Yeah.
Hold us accountable because now we're telling you. Prepare for the 100th episode. We're going to have a very nice gift, maybe with a little question. We want to have a winner for the giveaway. Oh,
yes.
I don't know. We didn't
Yeah,
think
stop.
about this.
Yeah,
don't
no.
hold me
We'll
accountable
figure
for
it out.
this.
There'll be some winner, but we don't know how. But
Shall
let
we
us
wrap
know.
it up, Rosie?
Shut up. No, shush. I'm talking.
I hate when she
You
shush.
shut And I totally forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no. What I was going to say. Rula's ducked out of frame. Oh, I see.
Disappeared.
Roula's so silly. If you haven't already, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are also now on TikTok. We're on Instagram. Roula is doing an amazing job of managing that. Don't for a second think that I have anything to do with it, because you'd think that the younger person was all over Instagram. No, it's all
She's all
Roula.
over TikTok.
Yes, I'm a bit of an influencer over there. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Send us your suggestions for episodes. We're so excited that this is our 50th one. The 100th episode is going to be even better. We got a lot in store, so can't wait.
Thank you so much for listening to this 50th episode where we only talked about ourselves and how much we love the podcast. See you
Sorry,
soon.
not sorry. Bye.
Bye.
If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Roula and I the motivation
Rosie,
to keep
I have
going.
to stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you so
That's what I
much. See you next time.
just said.